closer to 9.
Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bruins will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
So many other Super Bowl girls actually went up.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Nigerian nigga with a breeze.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So, a lot of recruiting.
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
First down for this offense.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Power football with the run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of these plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always go well in the fourth quarter game.
Hard-hitting tackle.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
It's like I have a very thin line between a nice high and too high.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
UCLA.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
And I drove home. So I left the boat.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace.
Subway.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Turn on my street.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on this.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
And
they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Zero regulation on how I got from my street to the parking lot, and then like I was like
couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Let's
it fly. It's caught downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to the ground game on the left.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
So I can't
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Actually, I think I watched it. I didn't think it was that bad because I don't know about it.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
Funny,
they got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Different because you know if you go anything off of what the arc is,
to the air, it's Garbers. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Slips through the line, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
They were just shitting on Jay.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Behind the bushes, I mean, come on.
Looking to pass on second down. He's right on target.
There's no fucking way.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
And nobody just, like nobody just peeked their head out. Oh, look, it's a whole car right there. You don't hear car crashes, nothing.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCLA 7, Penn State.
Because he did signs, right? Yeah, signs. I like signs.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Into the air, right?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was payback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Shyamalan with a Tom Cruise. I'm there.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I want to watch that movie with Batista.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to pass, it's Garbers. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Man, that's right.
Snags it down the right side.
So ass,
Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA!
Hey, why would you leave, like, vacate that
I like
area?
it. Backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, what a move. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Aller. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it's caught! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22.
I had 3,800.
Turn out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Yeah,
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
More than 40. He had like
this
fucking
game started,
8,000
you feel as
damage.
if you have to score a touchdown
Yeah,
every
he had like
time
8,000
you
damage
have
and
it,
like
and
20,
now we'll
the other
see if
20
they can
kills.
respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. And
So how you can't have 8,000 with
matters
13
so
minutes.
much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
That's caught. It's Harden. And it's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the
That's the shit that
enough to get you a first down.
You got to place the bet where you think the ball's
And the
going to go.
Bruins have it
Then
with a
if you
first
hit
and
it, you
10.
hit it perfect, and nigga, it's still a chance it's not going to be a fucking home run.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Like, nigga,
And
they
he was
had to
able
do
to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nope.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The RPO, it's complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30.
Isn't that my fastest
And he
corner?
strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Nobody in the fucking team is on.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. At the 35, he's open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Looking for room. It's Singleton. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Garbers. He's going to let it go. And he's got it at the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. Going over the top.
Pick the ball.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that was yes. I know that. Brandon Knight was cool, man. They had a lot of embarrassing moments, man.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
He's going back up with a
From the
Kyrie
gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight
rookie
end.
sophomore game.
And
Kyrie
he's not
making
going to
fucking
get
fall
there. The
forward.
defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That's the nigga
It's a
that
really
fucking,
nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
That bad.
This
that
could
one time.
absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Here's the give off the left side. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. To the air on first down. Coming after it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that one will put them up here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Back to throw, it's Garbers. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. They're going to throw it again. Using the quick game. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his conversion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 28, UCLA 21.
First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. Shows him the stiff arm. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching?
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the big
I'm
fella.
the boss, dude.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, you see those tight ends catch the football. You're coming up and trying to get them on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurl you or put that hand down. Nice job by the tight end breaking a tackle and getting some extra yards.
Setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. On the ground, it's Harden. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
And this is a no-brainer. It's 4th down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Keeps the play going. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
Man, it is do or die time right now for this offense playing at home, and the quarterback just takes the play over. On 4th down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On the ground, it's Harden. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw. It's Garbers. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Since half.
They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Going for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. And forget the...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all
had my alarm
over the
set for 4:30.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
No super nigga.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
This is just one of
know,
those days, man, where
anymore.
everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to grow from.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.